Yeah, good evening, guys. Hello. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, you are. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah. Let me share my screen. I think last session we are seeing the properties file, right? One second. Okay, what it is. Okay. So what is the property file? The property file contains some predefined values. Depending on environment, we can move the different values. So how you can access the values from your property file by using the
Placeholders.
placeholder. That is the one. So generally we are going to create the property file as a dot, either dot property file. So if you are using the Java programming style, then
Dot
we need to create
properties.
dot properties TIS. If you are using the AML, then we need to create dot
Yeah,
AML. Okay. So this is the one, just remember it. In the interview point of view, then they may be expected this question, what is the difference between dot properties and dot ML? And then for properties, we need to, what is the difference? So we need to give the namespace again and again, right? But in the YAML case, we don't give the namespace and again. And moreover, the YAML file uses the JSON structure,
keyword.
key
Yeah.
and value pair something. Okay. So this is the one we are seeing. I think, okay, let me open this one. What is the error we are getting? Okay, 1 second. This is the same program what we discussed in earlier. It is showing some error. Today we are going to see most important one, that is securing the properties. 1 second. Okay, where is our SRC main resources? I am going to remove this. Okay, where is this dev.yaml? So this is the one. And where is my file? This is the file. Okay. So in last session we are seeing this is the way we can defining the your property files inside of your dev.yaml. So how we can pass this property file, how we can inform to the mail. So we need to pick this data from this YAML file. So where we need to create that one.
Global elements and
So
configuration.
there is a global elements tab is there. So there we need to define. Just go to global elements. Here which one we need to configure it. So there is a
Configuration.
configuration properties is there. Click on edit. So here I am passing what is the CNV. What is the CNV? This is your runtime parameter. What is this one environment name you are passing at the during the execution of your project. So that name is picking inside of the env and you are giving the extraction. Okay, so this is the way we can able to pick your runtime variable, which consists the your environment name. Okay, just remember it. So that most you can see. So by seeing this YAML file, you guys are identify, is there any problem inside of this configuration property file? Let us say this is your configuration property that you guys are finding, is there any sensitive information can be able to see, your others also can able to see the any sensitive information is there inside of this YAML
Password.
file. Now you can see you are using the database password, but it is available outside of your, everybody can able to see this YAML file, right? That means everybody can able to access your database password. So how we can able to resolve these kind of problems means, is there any sensitive information is available inside of your property file? So we need to encrypt this one. Okay, what we need to do? So we need to encrypt this data. So what is the mean by encrypting data? Can anyone? What is meant by encrypting? 1 second. Is there any image? Is there? I will show you. 1 second, guys. Yeah, anyone know what is the encryption? Oh, 1 second, guys. I need to open this one. It's a JPG. 1 second. Yeah. Now you guys are able to see this is what is the meant by encryption. So can anyone know any idea about encryption? Any idea? So
Protect
encryption, yeah. So encryption is nothing but you can see there is a original data is there. You want to encrypt that data. So instead of sending your original text data, what we are going to do it, we can encrypt this entire data by using different encryption algorithms, just like your secret code. So generally, we are not going to send your original data as it is to the other end, because in meanwhile we're transferring data from one source to another source. We don't know, right? So in between, maybe hacker can hack your data. He can able to read your data. So instead of sending the direct format, we need to encrypt your data. So how we can encrypt the data means there are different encryption algorithms are there. By using those encryption algorithm, we can able to encrypt your data. That's first part. So to encrypt your data, we need to use the encrypting algorithm, as well as we need to use the most important thing. What is this one? So we need to use this some secret key. Okay. So this is the one secret key we need to use it. Okay. So the same secret key is used other end to decrypt your data. Okay. You can observe it. So while we were sending your original data by using this word, sorry, by using some particular encrypting algorithm with the help of encrypting key, secret key, by using this pass key, so we can encrypt your data. Other end, at the same end, once you reach the data, again we need to decrypt your data. So for the decryption, although we need to use the same secret
Thank you.
key. So here 2 points you have to remember when we applying the encryption and decryption. The first one is the what algorithm you are using, and the second one is the key
It is a
symbol.
secret.
Secret key. Just remember. So this is the one. So how we can able to encrypt your data? Let's say first I will show in the GUI mode. Then we can come back and inside of the Mule application how we are going to encrypt your data. So there are different algorithms are available. You can see I'm just opening first one encrypting algorithm. I will show you. Oh, 1 second, guys. I think we need to open one GUI. Yes, this is the one. Then we can talk about this. Okay. First, you can see how the encryption is done. So, for example, there is some data is there. What is the data? For example, hi. Well, otherwise I can give my database name as a. This is my database password. So now I want to encrypt this data. That means I don't want to send exact data to the other end. For this one, I need to encrypt your data. You can see which operation I'm going to perform it.
And
Encrypting data. For the encrypting, what is the first thing? You need to provide the encrypting algorithm. So here you can see these are some encrypting algorithms available at the Mule side. AES algorithm, Blowfish algorithm, DES algorithm, different kinds of algorithms are there. For example, I am selecting the Blowfish algorithm. So which encrypting algorithm I am using here? Which algorithm? Blowfish algorithm, right? So the first part is completed. We are successfully apply the algorithm. What is the second thing?
key and
So we need to pass one key, right? So that key is alphanumeric. You can give it, for example, I am giving the key like this one, password @ 123. So by using this key and with the help of this algorithm, I am encrypting this entire data with this some encrypted format. Now you can see I'm clicking on the generate. Now you can see, so whatever data you are sending the Mule demo, it is converted to this encrypted format. Got it, guys? Hello, you guys are
yeah,
understand? So instead of storing entire data as it is, first we are encrypting this entire data by using the particular algorithm with the help of particular key. So now you can say I am testing it whether it is converting, which operation I'm just performing, encrypting the data. What I'm going to do is first I'm saving this entire data here. Then so I want to test it, reverse operation I want to perform it. So here this is my encrypted data. Let's check it. So I want again what operation again I need to perform it?
decrypt.
decrypt, then you can see the most important one. Which algorithm? The same algorithm only we need to use it. What is the algorithm? Previous we are using the Flowfish, and the same key only we need to use it. Okay, then click on generate. Now you can do the same thing, right?
Yes.
So that means whatever the encrypted key is there, by using this encrypted value and algorithm and the key, again at the end, we need to perform which operation? Decrypt operation to get your original value. So this is the way we can able to encrypt and decrypt your data. Okay, so just remember it. So the same application you can see here which value I need to encrypt it? Which value I need to encrypt it?
Password.
So what is the password value here?
Root.
Root. Then we can simply copy this root and go here, and where it is my GUI. So this is the one I am placing it. Okay, so here which one first I need to perform it? Encrypt, then password, the same thing I am giving, then generate. Now you can see this is the equivalent to your root, right? Now I'm just copy this one. So instead of placing the root here, which value I need to place it?
Encrypted value.
Right. So this is my encrypted value. One second.
Inside the string only.
Yeah, it's a property, na? How is the inside of the property? So how we can able to get the data? Always should be inside of your string format only. Now, got it, guys? So instead of using the root keyword, which value I am passing, whatever the encrypted value is there, I am placing here. Okay, that's it. Then you can able to access your encrypted data as it is.
Now we have to provide.
So
We have to
again, what
decrypt.
we do, again, what we need to do?
Decrypt.
So where we can perform the decryption operation. So is there any connector is there to perform the decrypt operation? So there is no decryption operation is there. So what is this one?
Configuration.
Configuration properties, right? Now you can again you can search for one more property we need to create it. Create. Now you can, is there any securing parameters is there? Is there any word is there? Secure configuration something is there?
No.
No, right? That means by default, your Mule application, the palette doesn't include the your secure configuration. So we need to download the tool from your Exchange. That's the point you have to remember. So which one we need to add? Which one we need to add? Secure configuration properties. You can see by default, it is not coming. So is there any particular character is not available where we need to search it? We need to search inside of 1 second. We need to search inside of the exchange. So here is the exchange is there. You can simply click on that exchange button. Then it is automatically open here. Then there is a search option is there. You can see. You can simply click on here. You can simply search for the secure. Let's check it. It is automatically searching all the content inside of your exchange, and it is listed out here, and we need to add that particular connector to your project. Just wait for it. It's picking the data from exchange, it is taking some time. So secure config. Let's check it this time. Oh. Okay, you can see what is the error it is getting. You can see my authentic what is the one? Yeah. Session is expired. Once I'm relogging it. For your side, if without having adding the account also you can get it. Don't worry, guys. For example, I'm adding, that's why it is. Don't worry, in your case, no need to add it this account. I am adding it, that's why it is asking. 201. Oh, why it is asking? Oh. They are updated. Okay. Download and install Authenticator app in a mobile device. So they are updated all the configuration. Just 1 second. We can go for this built-in authenticator in your account security. They're adding new feature. Is there any authenticator app? Is there? No. Download and install Authenticator app. 1 second, guys. I need to reconnect to this one. Otherwise, we will do one thing. 1 second. I am remove this account from this one. Then we can search it. Remove everything. Now we will search here. So what is the one?
Secure.
Pure con.
Config.
Then you can search for it. Why we are wasting. Okay, now you see the secure configuration mule extension is there. So this is the one we need to add it. Okay, without adding the account also it is getting, don't worry. You can simply select this one, then click on add. Then it is automatically added this configuration property. I mean what this connector to your project. Now you can see it is automatically downloading that information and it is adding to your project. Now again, where we can see before there is no secure configure properties available, so it is coming. Then where we need to go? Just go to the global elements, then click on create. So this time which one we need to create it? Secure configuration properties. You can see previously it is not there, now it is coming. So this is the one we need to select it, click on OK. Then so just remember where your secure configuration files are available. Inside of which YAML file it is available?
Dev.
It is available dev.yaml or it is available qa.yaml. Where it is available?
Dev.yaml.
Sure, because the dev is okay. In this example, dev.yaml is available. Then we can give the dev.yaml. Okay. Then so what is your key? You can see now it is asking, right? Whatever the window you are seeing, this window is responsible for your decrypting data. So how you can decrypt your data? By using the algorithm and with the help of key. So what is the key you are using here? The same key we need to use to decrypt your data. I am just copy that key and I am placing here. Okay. The next one is what? The next one? You can see what the algorithm, which algorithm you are using. You are using Yaish algorithm or Blowfish algorithm.
Blowfish.
Then we need to select the Blowfish. That's it. Click on OK. Okay. Then click on OK. Now again go to come back here. You can save the program. Now let's try to execute the program. Let's see what happens. You guys are understand? So how we can add the securing properties? I am explain one more time. Don't worry. So first I am encrypting the data by using some third-party GUIs by using the encrypting algorithm and the key and the value. So wherever this value is there, I am replacing that value with the encrypting key. And so other end again we need to decrypting your data. For the decrypting, which connector I am using? Which connector I am adding? Securing property. See inside of that one I am adding the key and algorithm. Let's check it whether it is getting it is decrypted or not. So I'm using the Postman to run this program. Let's check it. So it is already throwing an error. I know. Let's check it. Okay, this is the one. Click on. Oh, what is our properties? I think we are passing. Okay, 8082, right? 80 is there any? Yeah, 8082 API v1 and slash. Now you can see it is throwing an error. What is that error it is throwing? Can anyone?
That access denied for
Access
user.
denied for the user. That means whatever the password you are providing, that is not a correct one. So what is the problem here? You can see whatever the data you are placing inside of the double quotes, by default it is treated as a
String.
string. But how your mule application identifies this is an encrypted value, or I need to decrypt this value? How it is identified? Maybe it is also a normal string. Now, how the mule application can identify? Oh, this is the encrypted one. I need to decrypt this value. So for this decrypting, I want to use this key and I want to use this algorithm. How it is identified? Now you got the one point, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means wherever or whenever you are placing any encrypted values inside of your property file, we need to change them. Just we need to include this entire property file in between. This is the most important one. So in between, we need to place all the values in between. 1 second, I will show you where it is. Where it is. 1 second. There is a syntax is there. I want to show you. Otherwise, I will show you here. 1 second, guys. Secure configurations in MuleForce. Now you can see. So in between square bracket and explanatory mark only, we need to show it. And I will show you where it is. Official documentation, always we need to. Docs dot 1 second, guys. So there are other tutorials also there, but always go for the MuleSoft documentation. Now here you can see. So now you can just observe it. This is the normal property. This is your securing property. So is there any difference is there for the both? I am copy this entire thing inside of your notepad, and now you can understand. So whatever you are seeing, these are the normal values. Okay, so what is the normal values are placed in between double quotes, but you can closely observe it. All your encrypted values are placed in between.
Planetary and square.
So that means whenever we need to place any encrypted values, we need to place the explanatory mark, and in between square brackets only we need to place it. Okay, this is the point you need to remember it. Okay, guys. So in this example, where is your encrypted value? So this is your encrypted value. So we need to place this entire encrypted value in between explanatory mark and square brackets. Got it? Now it is automatically the mule identify. So this value is starting with the explanatory mark and it is included in between square bracket. So it is automatically identify this is the encrypted one. So by using the encrypted algorithm only, we need to decrypt this one, then only we need to use it. That is the first point. The next important and the most important one. So what kind of property it is? What kind of property it is? It is the normal property or it is a secure property?
Secure property.
So to access the secured property, again, wherever you are using this property, we need to access that variable just like this one. So how we can able to access it? By using the placeholder as it is. So the placeholder starts with the explanatory mark, then the most important one. So you need to add this word. What is the word? Secure colon. So db dot normal one, db dot pwd. So whenever we need to access any securing properties, first we need to add this keyword. What is this keyword? Secure colon. Then only we can get the decrypted data. Okay. So all secure configurations are must be included in between
Explanatory and square bracket.
Okay, this is the one. Just remember. Now go and change here. So now we are changing this to the normal one. Then what is the next one? So where is your DB properties available? Where is your DB properties
Global
available?
elements
The
of
global
database.
elements, database
Database
config. Then
config.
click on edit. So wherever your password is there, so here the by default it is coming as a db.password, but it is your securing property. Then we need to add SUCURE secure. The next one is colon. Then click on OK. Let's save the program. Let's run it. Now check it. What happens? So this is your interview question. How we can access secure configuration means we need to add the keyword
Secure.
secure colon, and the more important one is all your secure configuration files are available inside of.
Exclamatory and square.
Okay, this is the one. Let's check it whether it is getting data or not this time. Yeah, it's deployed. Go to Postman. Now hit it. Now you can see this time I'm getting data or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the way we can able to handle your secure configuration. But here the problem is you can see you are keep on changing the your YAML files, right? So sometimes you need to point in the QA.ml, prepod.prod. So just remember this is the best practice. Whenever is there any securing properties are there, so we need to create separate YAML file. Inside of that one, all your encrypted data is available. So this is the one, just remember. So how we can create one more YAML file? Go to the new. Here we need to create a file. So we can give the something secure hyphen config dot YAML. Okay, so this file contains all your inside of this one again the same. We need to do the same thing. DB, this is your namespace, and what is your this one password, then colon. So how we can start your securing configuration? You can start with the colon,
Exclamatory
then
square.
so in between. So where it is? This is the one. Control C, go here, and I'm placing. Okay. So here I am removing this entire password field. Then there is no password is there. Click on save. Then here click on save. So your all your secure configurations are available inside of the secure-config.yaml. So the next thing is we need to pointing right where we where we can need to change it. Go to global elements where we need to change it.
Secure properties.
Secure properties. Go on edit. So you can see every time we no need to pointing dev.ml because my secure configurations are available inside of
Secure.
which one? Secure. SECURE secure. 1 second.
We can browse also, right? Clicking on the.
Sorry. Secure-config.yaml. Okay. Then click on OK. I think my project needs to stop. Click on save. Now we can run the program. Okay. So this is the way we can able to encrypt your data. Just remember inside of the flow, we don't have any tool to encrypt your data. So we have the different GUI tools are there, just like this one. Either we can use this one, otherwise. So there is a MuleSoft, they're providing one Java file that is this is the 1 second I will show you. There is a one jar file is there, but usage of that jar file is very hot. That's why we are going for the this one. You can see this is the file. Secure property tool jar. This is the one jar file. To execute this one, we need to install the Java and we need to run these commands. So installing this file and running these commands is very hard. So that's why we are simply go for the different GUI tools like this one, and we can provide it. Generally, you don't need to take care of this one. So admin people are there. They will provide the what is the key you need to use it. What is the algorithm you need to use? They will providing us. Okay, just remember it. So this is the one. 1 second, it is deployed. Then go here, click on send. Let's see whether it is picking the data. You can see it is picking the data. Okay, so this is the way we can able to display it. Here, one of the interview question is what is the interview question? How we can access your secure configuration? How we can access secure configuration?
Secure colon.
Okay, so this is the one of the interview question. And the second question, for example, I want to access the properties of proper values inside of the properties inside of your data view expression. That means, for example, let us say at the end, I'm not changing existing one. I'm placing the logger. Okay, so here I want to pass the my database password. You guys understand what I am telling? So here I want to pass the my database password. So how we can display this database password? We need to enable the your mule expression mode. So this is your mule expression mode. So here we need to write it, right? How we can access your secure configuration property?
Access, we have $2,
Yeah. So dollar
curly braces,
curly braces
secure colon,
secure. Let's say secure colon colon db
db dot
dot
pw,
pwd. Okay, so this is the one maybe you are telling. Let's see, is there any error is there? Let's save it. Invalid input, where it is. Okay, I'm enabling it. 1 second, guys. Yeah, so this is the one you are telling. So 1 second, instead of placing the multiple, I'm enabling it now. Now you can see. So this is the one, right? Let's check it whether it is getting that information or not. I think it is showing an error. Let's check it. So now we can send it. You can see it is throwing an error, right? Script root has an error, unable to resolve the symbol reference of root. So why it is showing an error? Where it is showing an error? So here it is showing an error. So why it is showing an error? Anyone? Otherwise, okay. Okay, I can simplify this example. I'm adding 1 4 log. This is the one of the interview question. That's why I'm explaining here. Yeah, 1 second. I want to display the my key, username and password from my property file. JSON. So DB name, DB user for testing. So I want to get the data from my property file where it is available inside of the property file. I want to access here. How we can access it? Let's check it. If you're using the dollar symbol, it is throwing an error. Then how we can get it? So the answer for this one is by using the function called P. Just remember. So by using the P function, we can able to access the values inside of your property file. The P indicates property. So which one I need to insert? So always we can give it in the form of string db dot user, right? This is the one. Okay. So the second one. So what is your second one? DB password, right? So DB password again, which function I need to use? The function called the P. So inside of the string, we need to give it secure colon colon DB dot password. Okay. Now it is displaying it. 1 second. Don't worry, it is not showing an error. It is a metadata error. Okay. Click on save. Now try to execute it this time. Now click on send. Now you can see, oh, my root is coming. Then why the second one? What is the second value I have written? Spelling wrong. SUCURE secure. Okay. Click on save and rerun it. So that is the one of the interview question. What is the function name we are using? You can see my DB user is the root, password is the root, everything is coming. So how we can get the data from your property file? What is the function I'm using here? What is the function we are using? The function name is P. That means by using the function P, so inside of the P, inside of we can need to pass your property. Okay. So this is the way we can able to access the values inside of your property by using the function called P. So how we can access your securing properties?
Secure
Secure colon colon and DB. So where we can define your securing configuration in between.
Exclamatory mark.
Okay. So this is the one. For usage of this one, which connector first we need to add it?
Secure properties.
Secure
Config.
configurations, right? Configurations. By default, it is available inside of your palette. No, right? So
No.
we need to add them from your,
No
we
left
need
check.
to add them from the Exchange. So these are the expected interview question. Just remember the guys. Okay. So that's all about the properties. Okay. Yeah, that's all for the properties, guys. I think in tomorrow I will explain how we can externalizing the properties. You can see where your properties are available. In sometimes maybe your properties available outside of your project. You can see where your property files are available here, dev.ml secure inside of your project, right? In some
Yes.
situations, your properties are available outside of the project. So we need to give the location of that particular one, then we need to read it. Okay. So actually I have some little work is that's why I'm closing the session today early. Don't worry. So tomorrow I'm explaining the how we can externalizing the properties. So in some projects, they are using the externalizing property. I will show you. For the 90%, all your properties are available inside of this folder only. Okay. So I
Yes.
will explain that one later. So I'm giving the links of this tool. You can see this is the website I'm giving. Okay. 1 second, guys. This is the easiest one. Okay, so but here when we click on this one, down automatically we can create like this one. Okay, so just practice this one, securing the configuration and how we can defining and everything. Okay, guys, tomorrow maximum we'll close this property file and everything. So how we can externalizing in your property files are available somewhere else, how we can able to read it, how we can pass it. So those we will cover this tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So is there any doubts in previous sessions or today's session?
No.
So are you guys are able to practice the sessions, right? Without having any roadblocks or
Not for degree. Yeah.
sorry?
I'm actually 2-3 section behind for practice.
Okay, yeah. So these are very important, guys, just to practice. Don't forget the properties are the first primary task, you can see. So everything we can use it, right? Okay, that's all for today's class, guys. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Good night, sir.